Hi everyone, this is Melia Mucks About, preparing to muck about once again in Final Fantasy 15. I always like to start my streams off with just a little bit of lore, take a minute to talk about things just so people can recognize my stream is going and have time to join if they want. So today I'm taking some of the lore from the Final Fantasy 15 official works. And this really goes to last time, and I'll talk a little bit more about what happened last time. But this particular section is called The Truth Revealed, and I think it's important to note that even in the lore, they call this the truth, and I'll discuss why that's important as well in a moment. So this says, powers restored, the four bros set out for the room where the crystal awaits. The party strikes down Emperor Eodolus, whose demonic form still raves of mad ambitions, and General Ravis, who even as a demon maintains faith in his mission. But swarms of demons leap ceaselessly upon the party. Gladiolus and the others hold off the demons, urging Noctis to press on toward the crystal. Noctis hesitates momentarily, but soon resolves to go forward. The instant he touches the crystal, however, he is drawn inside it. And I think that's really interesting because, as I've discussed before, nobody really knew why we had to get to this crystal. Hello, Rivka-Ree! Thanks for joining. And it really is fascinating to me that even the Lucian, the line of the kings that was guarding this crystal, didn't really understand its function in the prophecy. So watching Noctis struggle, Arden begins to reveal the truth. His real name is Arden Lucius Kylum, forefather of the Lucian royal line, but denied his rightful title as king, he tried to save humanity from the Star Scourge and ended up infected himself. Nursing burning hatred, he vowed to strike down the true king who would someday arise, smash the crystal, and destroy the world. Within the crystal, Noctis encounters Bahamut, the Draconian. According to the Draconian, the king's mission is to dispel the darkness by sacrificing himself. Time flows on, and the king awakens on the Umbral Isle. So this is World of Ruin, everybody. Welcome to World of Ruin. And you can see behind me over my shoulder is the island of Angel Guard. That is where we awakened. And I do want to point out that there was a prison on Angel Guard. There was a prison, a small stone room that we woke up in. So that will become important later as well. And last time, I mean, I can kind of look around and give you a nice little pan as I discuss, and you can see how horrible things are at the moment. But last time we did find Prompto. Unfortunately, I've been separated from all of the bros at this point. We discovered Graelia has fallen, and sadly that all of the demons running around are actually peoples. Horrible, horrible thing to discover. Yes, I've been killing peoples for money this whole game. I am ashamed. And we found the crystal, and as I said, Noctis was pulled inside, which is not what people expected. So I guess we are now attempting to get to Hammerhead. I have no idea how much time has passed, but obviously if I pan around and look at Noctis's face, some time has apparently passed. That is not a young teenager boy. This is also why if you get the special outfit where he can dress up with like cat ears and a tail, never wear it into the crystal because it is so sad right here. Oh, this place, this horrible, horrible place. And this used to be Golden Key. This was a beautiful place. Oh, these are tone berries. Nope, not playing. Ooh, at least I'm still doing holy alright. And you can see this whole place is infested. I see a glowy. I want the glowy. Oh, do I have to beat them in order to get the glowy? Maybe. But this was that beautiful seaside resort where there were couples always eating or splashing in the water. Ooh, this is not pretty. Alright, come here. I want to pick up that glowy. Toneberries. Ouch. Okay, I am getting my butt handed to me. Oh, no you don't. They can break a high potion? Alright, out of here. Blue glowy is going to stay there because I'm losing. Oh, lordy, this is not good. I wonder if I can Alterna. Can I Alterna? Nope. I'm a frog! Oh my gosh, I am a frog! Okay, let me fix being a frog. That has not happened to me the whole game. This was a bad place for it to happen. Maiden's kiss. I would like to not be a frog, please. My life depends on it. So Alterna, of course, tears a hole in the universe and sucks all of my enemies into it. Ooh, it missed a couple that time, but seemed like a good place to leave it. Yes, someone in chat says they had no idea you can turn into a frog. It's those Nagas. They can cast frog on you. Oh geez, nope, 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 nope. Wow, things are not pretty right now. Come on! Ah, no! Let me out! Come on. My timing is off on holy. Oh, come on! There we go. There, I feel like I accounted for myself a little bit. Ooh, they are once again kicking my butt. Back up to potion. But needless to say, this is a much different world than we have left behind. Not sure what has happened yet, but apparently nothing good. Oh, thank you for the parry. Alright. I'm going to take you out because you are annoying me. Come on, hit. There we go. I will at least clean up these hobgoblins! Whew, okay. Even Noctis is a little bit winded there. Yeah, I am using the Om Nom Nom ring. I'm not messing around with things here. World of Ruin is terrible. But I am just going to take one moment here. I probably shouldn't, given all those noises, once again to look around. And the sky is not the right color. The waves are choppy. I'm not even sure. Can we see the moon? You can't even see the moon. That's an incredible little detail. So I'm going to keep making my way up the beach here. And I do want to point out, just as I'm looking at Noctis's outfit as well, and you'll have a chance to see this, but one really neat little detail that I think gets missed a lot, holy cow, is that Noctis and Lunafreya make sort of a yin-yang symbol together. He wears black and she wears white, and if you look at their chest, because in the traditional yin and yang or yin and yang symbol, they have the two little dots. So like the white has black in it and the black has white in it. Well, if you notice on Noctis, we have that little dot. It's your actual flashlight, which I think is an amazing little nod to that symbol, that it's actually a piece of light on your chest. And when you look at Luna, she's wearing Noctis's black sigil on her dress to make that little spot of darkness. No, I am not, and we are running past this because this thing is nasty. I don't need the wall either. Yes, there's a thing growing out of the wall. Run, 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 run. We're just running. Oh. You know, someone in chat asked if I can call a chocobo. Nope. I do not think so. I'll still try, but no, it is completely grayed out. There's also a question of whether there are even chocobos left. Obviously, things have literally gone to hell in a handbasket here. You can use the havens. Someone asked about the haven. I have run over to it, but it's such a long way down the beach. I'm just going to truck my way to Hammerhead. So something else I do want to mention here is I am not playing Royal Edition. And the reason that's going to make a difference is this ending is going to be much, much shorter. But I personally find that some of the additions that they did in Royal Edition make the story harder to see. Yeah, someone in chat says uses Haven, wakes up at night. It's so true. There is no more daylight. There is no more dawn. Oh, I did not get turned around, did I? I hope not. No, 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 we're running through. So I do anticipate my stream may run a little bit long tonight, but I also am thinking that we're probably going to reach all the way through the end of main game. Oh, these caves. I remember driving here, and there's even ash in the sky. Like this, I hope that's ash. Actually, that's probably not ash. You shouldn't breathe it, whatever it is. I'm sure it's bad. I'm sure it's bad. Hello, Zillowbee! Thank you for joining. Thank heavens Umbra is here, or you would probably just fall down in despair, but at least the dog reassures you that something survived. Right. But I do want to point out that this part of the game may feel a little bit rushed, and in truth, once again, I've talked about before, like there were so many problems in the creation of this game. We are very lucky to even get as much of it as we did. So just realize that even if this does feel rushed, and there are parts that I'll talk about how I think they could have done it differently, I still think this is beautiful and lovely and in line with what is supposed to happen.
A truck?
Yes, signs of people!
Yeah?
It's me, Talcott. My grandpa served the City family.
The little one we were getting cactuars for!
Talcott?
Yeah.
No way.
Yes way.
Oh.
Welcome back, Your Majesty.
Oh, it hurts. It breaks my heart.
Yes, sir. That's right. Huh? Just a second. Said he wants to have a word with you.
He can have it in person.
He said you can have it in person. Okay. We should be there shortly, sir.
Yes, someone in chat pointed out Noctis has no idea how much time has gone by either, but Talcott is obviously no longer a little child.
Wow. I can't tell you how good it is to see you again.
Yeah, you sure look different though.
You think so? Guess I've grown some these 10 years.
10 years.
The guys must be pinching themselves right now.
Where are they anyway?
Lestalem, more often than not, but
See if
they
I can
take
get
a
in
lot
to
of trips
see
to
the
Hammerhead.
dash.
For Miss Cindy.
Oh, there's
You
a
know, back at the
cactuars on
garage.
his dashboard.
She's a tough one, but when she needs a little extra muscle out on the road, she gives him a call.
Oh, and thank you for
speaking of
joining,
which,
Tier.
The guys said they're near Hammerhead right now, so we'll be meeting them there. You know, ever since you disappeared, Your Majesty, it's been nothing but nighttime non-stop. Lestalem still has light thanks to the power plant, so just about everyone's taken refuge there.
Look at the
Only there.
demons
Everywhere else
running
has been
rampant.
abandoned. Demons moved in, forcing the people to move out. People still swing by the garage at Hammerhead from time to time, but it usually isn't for repairs. These days it's less of a service station and more of a slayer station, a base for demon hunting.
Oh
The
my
garage is still,
heavens.
one of the few places that is.
So, Sid, he's still alive and kicking?
He's kicking all right, just not as hard as before. He hasn't really been himself lately.
Wow.
At least not since he moved out to Lestalem. Someone suggested he move the garage there too, but old man Sid wasn't having it. He called it a big fat chocobo turd of an idea. Said it just
I
wouldn't be the
just
same
want to
anywhere
ask
else.
Talcott to stop the
Sounds
car
like
so I
Sid,
can
all right.
kill all
Miss
these
Cindy said she didn't
things.
mind either way. So the garage will probably stay put for a while, and without any tinkering to do, Ignis's gourmet seafood is about all Sid has left to look forward to.
Oh, at least Ignis
All
is
the demons prowling around,
alive.
more folk were getting hurt. Or worse. So Iris talked the Marshal into taking out the demons themselves. Iris the Demon Slayer, they call her. Gladio and the others, they lend him a hand whenever they can. Prompto spends most of his time hunting around Hammerhead. He tries to impress Miss Cindy, but
I love
she's
that you
already
can see
married
the
to her work.
cactuars.
And Ignis.
He hunts too. We tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. He said if anything, he's more used to the darkness than we are.
I forgot his vision back.
I'm afraid not. But that being said, he gets by pretty well on his own. Gladio
Someone
and
in chat
Prompto
points out
usually hunt
Ignis
on
would
their
be
own
glad
as
that
well.
Talcott can
It
drive
isn't
on his
often
own at
you see
night.
the three
True.
of them together nowadays.
Ignoring
they
all
still
the
work as a
demons.
team every once in a while, but each has his own set of tasks to keep him busy.
Is that so?
And I think that's a really important point that's really sad is Talcott just pointed out the bros have splintered. They don't really work together anymore. They're off doing their own
You've
thing.
arrived, Your Majesty.
That's not good.
Everyone will be so happy to see you.
From the very
Don't
beginning
worry.
of this story,
I
they've
won't
talked
be
about
going
you need to
anywhere.
stand
If you have any
together.
other questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, world of ruin. How you hurt me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's miasma particles floating down from the sky. Oh! Basically, shed skin of demons. Great. Ah, the bros! Propto's
Hey.
got a little beard!
Hey, that's all you have to say for yourself after all this time?
Knocked! It's you! It's really
Is
you!
it? I hadn't realized.
Well, well. You kept us waiting.
Oh!
Not like I wanted to. I've got catching up to do.
Let's head inside.
Oh, and the four of them together at least. The final battle will commence once you leave Hammerhead. Be sure to spare no preparation. And someone in chat asks, or says that it's kind of amazing that Noctis only grew that much of a beard in 10 years. Maybe he didn't age. There is some question as to whether he was asleep or not. He was, to my understanding, not really asleep. Just kind of panning and letting people get a good look at how horrifying things are right now. The crystal gifted him with 2,000 years of history, and they didn't really portray that well, I think, in this main game, but it also explains why he's more grown up. And if you watch the bros are going to be a little bit different as well. So this, of course, was where Taka used to serve us food. The geophysical survey of atmospheric conditions, the presence of soot-like photophilic particles was confirmed in samples of air taken at varying elevations, with notably higher concentrations at higher altitudes. Photophilic particles have begun to subsume the ozone layer, and the observed reduction of daylight on Eos can be attributed primarily to their light-absorbing properties. So these research notes in here are basically saying miasmal particles kind of took over and filled the sky, and that's what's blocking the sun. It's literally almost just like a dust layer of demon bits. Look at all this. I love they have the weapons. They have spare weapons. They have tools. They have crates and storage. They really did a lot of thinking of this is obviously no longer a diner. This is now part of a Hunter HQ slaying station. Look, all their machinery. Oh, coffee, because yes, in the apocalypse we need coffee. Ooh, something else to check. Study on the nature of photophilic particles, on examining multiple correlations between the photophilic particles responsible for the blight and the mutant strand of plasmodium associated with the demons, we have discovered a clear causal relationship. Furthermore, given the mass dispersal of photophilic particles upon death, the demon presence is likely accountable for the violent ecological shifts of late. So this is what Sonia was kind of researching, and essentially all of those demons that were giving off purple smoke and every time they died, eventually there were enough demons and such that they've completely clouded the atmosphere, and the world has gone to ruin. But the weapons dude is still here, making a buck. Let's just see if he has anything better for us. No.
I'll see you later.
I love that he's not shocked to see you at all. There's something not right about that. And I'm just checking all of these places. Of course, the convenience store. Yeah, someone pointed out maybe he takes trade and food for weapons, I bet. Someone else says 10 long years. Yeah, and the bros lived through that whole thing. This is, for us, it was like one blink in the next. They have lived through this.
Well,
I'm sure Gil as a currency has collapsed, although they're apparently still accepting it here. I'm going to go ahead and load up on a couple of high potions, because I can, and it's not like I have a lot to spend money on. And and that'll be good.
Come again.
Oh, just looking at the machines again. Sorry, guys. Right, it's the king who wouldn't accept his gil. They'll have to accept my father's sword! Oh my heavens, so obviously the world has changed. We are getting ready to head back to Insomnia. Wow. But I do like to take a minute to just look around, and this is different. Very much a different place than it was when we left it. Alright, so the one other thing I'm going to do that I haven't done in a while is look at my Ascension adulting points. As we're headed into the final part, it dawned on me I probably have a bunch, which I do, and I should go ahead and just kind of use those to open up a couple of things. So let's see if there's teamwork stuff I can open. Activate the node to improve support. Critical link, I don't quite have enough for that. Sure, ultimate death blow. And let's see, regenerate, boost Venom Fang damage. Sure, we need all the help we can get. And this is over in techniques. I think we're pretty good. Just gonna spend some of these to open up some additional abilities for the bros. That one I don't quite have enough for, and we'll call that good. Alright, let's talk with Talcott. I cannot believe how much he has grown. I wonder if I can see, yeah, you can see the cactuars. Can I jump up and get a closer? No, it won't let me. Oh, I forgot about
this. I'm more than
this.
happy to tell you everything I know.
He's gonna make me cry. Alright, summaries of what has happened.
We've even got some former Imperials fighting for us. The toughest of them said she used to lead a band of mercenaries.
Iridia! She's alive!
So you do know her. Well, I'm not surprised. The Marshal said she was feared far and wide back in the day. But now she's revered among the Lucian masses. Same with her men, Biggs and Wedge. Each of them leads their own small army.
Oh, that's amazing. I
more
love
than
that that
happy to
team
tell
is
you
doing
everything
that.
I know.
What happened
right.
to the Empire?
About the Empire.
Huh.
Gladio brought back word that both the Emperor and High Commander were dead. With those two gone, Niflheim pretty much fell apart.
Yeah, figured.
I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know.
And the big question, what about the man
The
who...
Chancellor's still around, though. In Insomnia. Nobody who saw him had any clue what he might have been up to. Their stories piqued Ignis's curiosity. I ended up helping Ignis look into the matter, digging through old records, even joining him on trips to the royal tombs.
Royally roped into it.
It's cool. I'm a bit of a history buff myself. But we did discover something pretty weird.
Huh?
While we were poring over all those ancient texts, one name caught our eye. Ardens. Apparently he was hailed as a savior, healing all those who were ravaged by demons, only to end up branded a demon himself. A dubious charge, I'd say. By all accounts, he was just as human as you and me. I'm more than happy to tell you
so that
everything I
is
know.
definitely odd that Arden was as human as we were when he has all these abilities. Yeah, and I'll chat a little more about that in a moment. And, oh, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna hear this story. It hurts. Alright, I guess there's more about demons
On
in
the
Accordo
bright side,
first.
we've come a little closer to understanding the demons.
And?
You see, I'd always thought they were animals, only more hideous and savage.
No,
But
no, they're not.
Turns out they're just ordinary people.
Oh!
Unlucky folk infected by something or other that transformed them into monsters.
Well, by
There's
the
no known cure as of
plasmodium.
yet. So death is the only mercy. I'm more than happy to tell you everything I know.
So what happened to Altisha?
Got a lot of survivors pouring in from Accordo, too. What with all the demon attacks there as of late? Not like it's much better here. Lestalem's practically overflowing with refugees from Insomnia. The Empire's recovery assistance fell by the wayside, and demons overran the city. Thankfully, Iris and the Marshal managed to evacuate the civilians. Now there's no one left, except the demons. I spent my childhood in the Crown City. It's sad knowing it's gone, you know?
Not for long.
So
I became the
many.
king to reclaim our home, and now I'm back, as promised.
All these years and you remembered.
You bet.
I'm more than happy to
Yes,
tell
I
you
remembered the
everything
main
I
story
know.
that I'm supposed to be doing something to help the world.
Your Majesty, do you remember my grandfather?
Of course I do.
There's something I wasn't able to tell you back then. Grandpa died because of me. It was my fault. An
Oh,
Imperial officer
Talcott.
approached me in town, asked if I was from the Crown City, and that was just the beginning. What brings you here, young man? You didn't come here by yourself, did you? Oh, your grandfather's a butler at a manor. How very grand. Oh, he rubs shoulders with the royal family. You must be ever so proud. I answered him without thinking. A little after that, the man showed up at our hotel.
Talcott.
Think what you will of me, but please know that Grandpa didn't give you away.
Listen,
Yeah?
you're not a kid anymore. You should know by now what happened that day wasn't your fault.
Oh.
You know, it's hard to ask someone about their pain, but it's just as hard to share your own with someone else. I appreciate you opening up to me, and I swear I'll make things right. But believe me
Oh,
when I
Noctis
say
has grown
nobody
so
blames
much.
you. Not me, not your grandpa. Trust me, you have the king's word.
We know you didn't betray
I
us,
suppose
little
you're right.
guy.
Your Majesty. Thank you.
Okay.
Safe travels, Your Majesty.
So a quick summary of all the things that have happened. Well, I can't exactly say that I was sleeping. Someone in chat did point out, I'm probably going to go ahead and just save here. I'm not too proud to sit on the bench. Let's go ahead and just stay here.
I need to come up with a plan.
Yeah, someone pointed out that saving
If it
Insomnia
please
is
your
not why
highness.
we became the king. And it really does appear that the gods don't care about kingdoms. They really care about the world at large. But obviously this whole Insomnia Empire conflict, as I pointed out before, in the end, it doesn't matter. The whole world goes to hell in a handbasket. It didn't matter anymore. Who cares if you're from Altissia or Niflheim or Lucius? It's all hands on deck at this point to save what's left. And as you
Prompto's
can tell,
even
there's not a
capable of
lot
hunting
left.
alone these days. He really has come a long way.
Had to become a functioning adult sooner or later.
Oh, Prompto's an
Feel like
adult!
you've changed, though.
Not nearly as much as he claims.
You're gonna spoil my moment?
Yes.
What's there to spoil?
You know, even after all this time, you guys haven't changed a bit.
Not as individuals, perhaps, but we no longer need to ask one another for help in times of need. We've reached the point where that sort of synergy is second nature.
Yeah. And it only took us 10 years to get here.
Oh my heavens. So at least they are still working together. Let's see. Do I just need to go to one of the gates? Yeah, I think I just need to leave the gate. Alright, here goes nothing. It's time, everyone. We are returning to Insomnia. But I do want to point out, which I did at the end of last game as well, I think that if Arden had wanted to kill the bros at any point, he
Well,
could
fellas,
have.
we're homeward bound at last. Time to suit up.
Finally get to rock these threads.
Wear them with pride.
Yeah. Just hope they still fit.
Yeah, Insomnia is also known as Jump Scare City at the moment. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. But I also find it interesting that Arden did not come after the bros. As near as they can tell, he just went straight to Insomnia. And Ignis is cooking again! Oh, at least it warms my heart a little bit. We're gonna have something nice. What do I got? Let's see, 16, 16, 12. Don't need fire resistance. Prevents most status ailments. You know, that could be really handy with those Nagas. his eyesight never came back. But thank heavens he can at least cook. Tyr says that was one of the updates? What was one of the updates? Ignis cooking? Oh, everyone sits around having skewers, and we'll get another campfire scene later. After 10 long years of solitude, Noctis is reunited with his friends. Breaking camp for the final time, they return to the crown city of Insomnia, where the chosen king will make his stand and restore light to the world. Oh, that's hilarious. It really was the cooking. A can of beans at the end of the world was too disappointing. So they patched in that at least he can cook again. Oh, that is hilarious.
Home sweet home.
Yeah, at long last.
What we've been waiting for.
Sure is.
Oh, but as you can
Next
tell,
stop, the
it did not
Citadel.
thrive in our absence.
Yeah. This is it. Give it your all, guys.
Oh,
You got it!
alright, it helps if I switch to a sword instead of the ring. These are called Eternal Troopers. I think that's really interesting. Oh, heavens.
Just the thing.
Oh, thank you, Ignis.
Haven't fought together like this in ages.
Really takes it back, doesn't it?
We may have struggled before, but now nothing can stand in our way.
Oh, I can hear the sounds, though. I'm sure there's plenty standing in our way. Oh, man. So you can see that some of the Imperial experiments are out with their lasers. Is that a Deathclaw? That is a Deathclaw.
Monsters. Look what they've done.
Oh my gosh. It's tougher than a Deathclaw. Ooh, that hurts a lot. So you'll see why I may not stand and fight a lot of these things. These are pretty tough critters. It's a level 72! Alright, Power of Kings on this one. Unfortunately, that also hurts me quite a bit. Wow, that only took, what, like a third of its health up? And it put 3 of us down. What do I have for Mega Elixirs? Do I have any Mega Elixirs? Mega Phoenix? I have 12. Alright, I will waste 1 here. Gladiolus! Hit it hard! But so the Empire initially wanted to rule in Insomnia. I know, we're already in Insomnia, and it will be a shorter journey since I don't have Royal Edition. But I do think it's interesting that the Empire dropped these demons in to help take over Insomnia, and then thought they would be able to clean it up and control it and rule from here. And obviously this did not happen. The best laid plans did not work out well for the Empire. Oh, this thing is mean. I will take out at least one of you before I move on. Ooh. Ow. Okay, that was not good. Maybe we are running away from this one. The king has to save himself so he can save the rest of you. Alright, I will do 1 high elixir on Gladiolus, and then if we can't beat this thing, we're done.
Witcher, my God.
Prompt, no, shoot it! Yeah, don't stand in front of these. That I have definitely learned. Sorry for the coughing in your ear. Ooh, not nice, not nice. Stop hitting me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and high potion. At least I have plenty of those. But needless to say, the things that are still living in Insomnia are incredibly nasty. I also wanted to note that that beautiful, beautiful song that we heard playing as we came in is actually called Somnus, and that will become important later. I do wish that it had played longer. Oh, you are so close! I am not giving up at this point! Okay, I will high elixir myself. Ignis! Okay, I want gladiolas. There we go. I know Ignis is in trouble. He's been saying mean things about whether we're dying or not. Now Prompto's in trouble. And look at everyone's capped. Oh, yeah, fighting the things in Insomnia is...
Magnificent.
Oh, there's Somnus. I can hear it again.
Guess we've still got a little fight left in us.
You say that like we've already peaked.
Yeah, we haven't even reached our prime.
Guess you're right.
Oh. So you can also see there's lots of rubble. There's signs that things have fallen. We'll probably come across wrecked drop ships. There is a lot of work to recover this city, though. This is not something that you just sweep the streets and things are going to be okay.
I sense trouble.
You sense right.
Oh,
Nice
I see an alley.
No time for compliments.
Yeah, I got work to do.
We're going to sneak in an alley. I'm sure the big things can't come get us. Oh, look, bikes, and they're in fairly good repair. That's kind of a hilarious little detail. This is amazing that you can run around the back alleys. So I know when this one first came out, there were a lot of complaints that the Insomnia was not big enough. Oh, there's Nagas right there. Let's see. Okay, we're trying to head all the way over there, so we're pointed the wrong direction. Lovely. Should I go out the Naga exit? We're not going to go out the Naga exit. Let's see if I come out this exit. If it's any better, probably not. Alright, checking my map just to see. Well, now we're heading maybe further away. Insomnia is not a happy place to explore. Oh, that's a Yojimbo. Alright, we got this. Hopefully. No.
Don't worry, I got this.
Ooh, I actually managed to dodge that. That's highly unusual. Oh, no, stop. I don't like being cut. No, not into there. There we go, I dodged that one. Woo! I know, it's sad when I'm happy to see the Yojimbo. I'm like, oh, I think I can take that! Oh, okay.
What kingly confidence you've acquired.
And it only took you 10 years.
Wow, look at these buildings and the rubble. The nice shiny construction cone. The burned out van. Oh, it's one of the Chocobo vans. That actually has really sad connotations for anyone who saw Kingsglaive. Blue glowy. Oh, thank you. I will take a mega elixir. Whew, okay. Let's make our way. Which direction? I guess left. But obviously, Insomnia, they never managed to get repairs done. This isn't all damage from World of Ruin. This is from the initial beginning battle where the wall fell and Niflheim moved in. Oh, gross. I do have to go through the Nagas. No! Alright, let me check the map real quick. Oh, I guess maybe not. I went the wrong way. Turning around, I'm not dealing with you. You can turn me into frogs. I'm sorry, I meant to go this way. I'm sure it's much better this way. So here's one of the Imperial dropships. See if I can get... Oh, there is something on it. Nice. A dynamo. Ooh, and some lightning. I will take lightning. Alright, what is out here trying to fight me? Ooh, big spider.
Let's take it down to the underground.
Ooh. Big thunder spider. I don't like it. I disapprove.
Let's do this.
Move it or lose it!
Oh, now the gods are showing up?
Like this.
Well, since they didn't bother to show up a lot during the game, I guess I'll accept their help now. Ramu came to help with a spider. Plus, we get a nice bird's eye view of Insomnia. So this is a reminder that the gods were supposed to be helping and protecting through the entire game. It's nice to know they're paying attention now that I've gone home. Oh, thank you, spider squishing. I probably could have used a lot more help when the Deathclaw thing was tearing me to pieces, but I'll take it. Ooh, Subway. Subways are always a good choice.
It's worn down, but still the same.
Just like I remember.
Always came in handy.
Used to be filled with people. Let's see that it is again.
Well, that depends how many people survived. Hey, prompt out. I need to be able to see that. I can't tell if there's anything I can interact with. Yes, there is. Right there. I'm not sure if I'm doing more harm than good by opening the gate, but we'll find out. Ooh, Subway. I want to see this billboard. It's so funny they still have advertisements for some of the things that were made in Insomnia. I am not afraid of Eternal Troopers, that's for sure. Come on, someone hit me. Oh, that time they really did hit me.
Time to say goodbye.
Better step in shots while I've got the
Ooh.
chance.
Oh, jeez. I am not having the most graceful fight, for sure. These Eternal Troopers, I wanted to examine that one. It looks like there's something weird with their legs. Huh. Alright, I better elixir myself. Yeah, see, like this guy, I'm trying to just check out his legs are glowing red. That's interesting. Gladiolus, take care of some of these for me, please.
Didn't seem as jumpy as before.
Maybe I'm just better at hiding it?
Maybe.
But something I had wanted to point out as we were working our way in was Arden and Bahamut gave us two different stories about who Arden is and why he's doing the things that he's doing. And I find it really interesting when I did my lore for today that there's a lot of hints that Arden was a healer and that in some way or shape he was betrayed by one of the first kings. And so we'll learn more about that later, but according to Bahamut, Arden is just corrupt and it was...
Indeed.
He's been infected by the Scourge and all his powers come from the Scourge. So it'll be interesting to kind of compare those stories and decide who you believe. I'm just seeing what these pictures are over here. Huh. All just pictures of the Citadel, I think. Interesting. But when I say to take note of the song, Somnus is actually part of Arden's past. And so I find it really interesting that Somnus, who is the founder king of Insomnia, is playing in the background here. That's just a lovely touch. And one that's easily missed if you didn't bother to look up the title of the song. Oh, okay, I think... Is there... Nope, that's just... is this like a little... Just a little tiled access way, okay. Alright, we're going through this way. Maybe. But as I've talked about before, a lot of this game is about whether you submit to fate or whether you choose to fight fate. And I want to point out that at this point, while we're going through Insomnia and this whole timeline that we're on right now, this is what the gods chose. This is if you submit to fate.
Only a little bit further from here. I think my heart might be slowing my legs down.
Fight through it. Can't make it without you.
Ah, yes, sir, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I think the answer is always fight. Oh, that's a king behemoth back there by the Citadel. Oh, just looking around, seeing if we have to deal with anything else. Oh, I could deal with other things. I don't know what that is, but it also looks nasty. Oh, those are black flawns! Look at these puddings! I am totally not going to mess around with them because, well, I'll give it a try.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh! Yeah, the pudding slaps things. We're going to leave the pudding alone. Oh, but, so just taking a look, and as you can see, yeah, there wasn't much to Insomnia, but I also argue that this was pretty much what was left of Insomnia.
No room for error.
Alright, this one I think we have to actually fight. I can't just scream and run. Alright, we got this! Oh, big kitty! I noticed! Alright, I'm gonna elixir myself, and then we're gonna pop Power of Kings on you. Yes, bad kitty. Big, mean, bad kitty. I am booping the danger snoot. Oh, that took out half of it. Gladiolus, hit it! Hit it hard! Ooh! I saw that. It tried for me. Ooh. Ouch! He's got quite a reach. Alright, high elixir himself again. And let's high elixir Gladio, because he's HP capped. I suppose I should do it to Prompto too. There you go, Prompto. Stop getting hurt.
Got it.
Oh no, it's up in the air. Nope, nope, nope. Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and back down. Strategic warp strike! Ouch! Don't step on me! Alright. Good job, team. And I'm just gonna stand in the dead behemoth for a while. Oh! Look at these wings and these spines! That is a big kitty. Can I get over to his face? Nope. Wow. That is an amazingly big creature. Ooh, maybe I can make it. Look at those teefies. Wow, I'm probably way too fascinated with the dead critters. The gates to the Citadel. Oh, here we go. Am I ready to face Arden? Yes. Arden, we need to have a discussion. I have questions about some of the things you have been doing. Of note, I do think it's interesting that Arden has always had a problem with the King of Light and wanted to fight the King of Light, but to an extent, I don't think he has a personal problem with Noctis himself. And that's an interesting distinction.
Ifrit, the Infernian. He doesn't share the Glacian's fondness for mankind.
He did.
But you can expect a warm welcome. I shall await you above.
Someone in chat is hardcore
cool.
simping.
He's gonna bring the heat.
I have to admit, I'm an Arden fan too. And this, if you recall, is where the game actually began. So long ago, 34 streaming episodes ago.
Hang in there, buddy!
Put it out! Put it out!
Stay down! We'll keep him busy!
Not over here!
Where? Where? Thank you!
Here it comes!
Oh, it warms my heart that they all gather around you, because you are the important core. Alright, that's it, Infernian. You're going down! Or you're gonna crush me. One or the other. Ow! Woo! You know, I bet he probably... I know he looks bored. Someone in chat says he looks bored. It's true. Oh, they make it so difficult and then they grab you and it makes my heart cry. Yep, yep. Alright, I'm gonna high elixir myself. Oh hey, another god is offering to help. With the free? Really? Alright, can I do it? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna take every summon I can. Oh, Bahamut is helping. The Draconian himself. Yeah, someone in chat says, why can't we beat the crap out of him right then and there? Yeah, I know what you mean. For spoilerific reasons, I won't go into details, but... Oh, I know! I know! Wow. Ifrit is bouncy. Look at those blue eyes. That's interesting. And he leaves it up to you. It is a special summons just for this moment.
So even that wasn't enough?
It's time for the worst.
Out of the frying pan? Dot, dot, dot.
We need to put this thing out!
Alright, we're fighting a god, everybody. This is fine. It's all good. Now remember, Ifrit is the only one... Oh, ouch. Nope, I am warping. Ifrit is the only one who was not covenanted with. And if you look at him, you can see he is severely corrupted. And I think some of that goes back to talking about why I do think that Dawn of the Future is a legitimate capstone end to this. It's because it covers what happened with Ifrit and covenanting eventually with Ifrit. Whereas in main game, Ifrit has never been covenanted with. Which of course brings into question the whole prophecy, which was on the day of prophecy after you've covenanted with all 6 of these guys. Radio, hit him! Ooh. I better heal myself. I'm not doing so hot. The pros are doing fine. Strategic retreat! You know, I bet he would not like ice. I'm gonna switch over really quickly. Oops, not Ascension. Let's go to here. Noctis, do you have any ice? Oh yeah, I see a Blizzara. There we go. Oh yeah, that was well worth it. Yeah, someone in chat points out the prophecy itself came from the gods, and that is another really good point. Ah, no, we're gonna power a King's It. Why stay back when you can throw an armature in it? Woo! I think you missed, Prompto.
We'll turn the tables yet.
I think this is the first god. Oh, no, I guess we had the bros help when we were fighting Titan. Oh, I love this song. Woo! Come on. No! Let go of me!
Okay.
I'm glad Prompto's okay. And then he dies. No dying, Prompto! Oh, it won't let me finish down at the moment. Well, let me do it now. Yeah. Oh, true. Someone said throw more cold. Good advice. Thanks. Thank you, chat. Oh, come on, Wally's out. Alright, we're doing well.
The flames never stop.
Burning super hot now.
Going out in a blaze.
Someone asked if Prompto can be any cuter. No, no, he cannot. Woo! Hit him in the ankle! Woo! Good strong hit there. Oh, I tried to summon you! Alright, first I gotta save my life, then I'll work on the summoning. Yeah, someone in chat didn't realize Phoenix Down was the little feathers on the bird. Yeah. Oh, it's Shiva. And now remember, this is her lover. So this is actually horribly sad. Shiva has shown up because she's supporting you against Ifrit. And this is another one of those stories that never got resolved that bothers me because Shiva had specifically asked you to save Ifrit. And this is obviously not... I mean, you could call this putting him out of his misery, but not an ideal ending.
King of Kings, the grace of the gods is with you always.
Well, you certainly showed up more in the last 5 minutes than the whole game. Oh, I know, sad faces everywhere. Someone in chat says, back in the old games of Final Fantasy VI, the sprites were so small you couldn't even see the details of the feather when you pulled out your phoenix down. Oh yeah, it was all menu-based and turn-based combat too. Good old days. Alright, I'm going to come over here and do one quick pan just because I can. Look at this arena. Oh, someone's letting me know that the quality has dropped a bit on the video. Hopefully the buffering will catch up in a moment. My apologies.
At long last, the Citadel.
The throne is just up ahead.
Welcome home. So part of what they inserted in Royal Edition, and I won't do a lot of comparing Royal Edition to this.
Guess he's expecting company.
They added that you had to fight your way through all the kings of yore, which I kind of think is a little ridiculous, but...
Sure looks like it.
He is really taking us by the hand.
We'll save our legs the walk up.
Ooh, so Arden is here. I hear noises. Oh, we can look at these pictures. That is cool. It's part of the overall scene. I know that scene from the cosmogony. Alright, pillars won't let me through. That's a similar one. What is this? Yeah, they're all little bits from the cosmogony scene. Oh, that's cool. Someone says the noise is the red giants outside. I wouldn't doubt that. So I think this is likely Shiva and Ifrit. See how she's clinging to him? Wow. That's got to be Ramu on the left. Maybe, I don't know which goddess that would be. Oh, you can definitely hear them. Alright, so question here. Why does Insomnia have all these pamphlets? Were we handing out pamphlets? Alright, I'm going to check these walls just to see if it's similar photos. I think it is, and then we'll move on. I get easily distracted by all the cool details. Yes, it's the same on this side. But I do think it's interesting that Arden removed himself here. He didn't mess with the bros. He didn't try and conquer the world. He came back to Insomnia and sat here and waited for you. Which is kind of amazing. Alright, elevator. Is this the only working elevator? Yeah, I think so. I'm here! Oh, there's the button. Prompt is in front of the button. Move it. Glad to have you back, buddy, but... There we go. Look at this elevator, though. The marble in the walls. The details. Insomnia was such a beautiful place. Opal inlaid floors. Wow. I kind of want to press all the buttons. Stop on every single floor. But I really do think that Arden has two goals, and neither of them are spoilerific.
Waits outside.
Yeah. Then so does Arden.
Acting like he owns the place.
It's time to take it all back.
It ends here.
Woo!
Tonight.
I think one of his goals is to either kill the King of Light, shatter the crystal, destroy the world, or to be killed by the King of Light. And I think he is okay with either of these, which is kind of a very interesting thing. Let's see. I want to make sure I check. I don't want to go the right way first, so I think this is the right way, so let's go this way. Just checking to make sure that I'm not missing anything or any blue glowies. Oh, my father walked these halls. Yeah, someone in chat says if you just want it to end, you might not care how. And that's a really good point. Arden is a very complicated and, in my opinion, very well-written villain.
Remember how nervous
understanding
we
him.
were in front of King Regis the day we left?
That was the last time we were in here.
It's a
Yeah.
Zen garden!
They even let me in that day.
Feels like forever ago.
And so up here you see the larger cosmogony picture that some of those earlier little photos were coming from.
Guessing Arden was meant to appear in these too.
Never would have guessed that guy for royalty.
He's been living a long time. In a world he could share with no one.
Oh, that's interesting. So notice that Noctis does not sound angry at Arden. And at this point, he stabbed
always
Luna,
hated
he
this when I was a
kidnapped
kid.
Prompto. Like,
Yeah?
you have plenty of reason
Why
to
is
be
that?
angry.
Coming here always made my dad all serious and sad.
It no doubt reminded him of the fate his son would come to bear.
Alright, looked around and there's not much here, so I'm going to come in the middle and just do a quick pan so that we can kind of take a moment to appreciate this room. I'm also standing in the Zen garden. Sorry, Dad. I wonder how often he got yelled at as a boy for standing in the Zen gardens. Beautiful place that we don't get to spend much time in. Wow. Alright. Another elevator.
Not much farther.
Well, shall we? Knocked?
Yeah, but... hold on a sec. Prompto. Can I see your photos?
Yeah?
Oh,
need
I
one.
forgot they stab you with the
Take
photos!
with me.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh.
I get it. You can take whichever you like.
Oh. And you have your photo journal. I'm so glad that someone else is giggling at my pain. This part hurts so
Only
bad.
befitting the regalia be included in the shot.
Think of all the places we've been. All the shops along the way.
Always something new around every corner.
Someone says I should take Cindy's. I don't know that I kept one of Cindy. Oh, take the puppy. I'm going to take Arden. Look, Gladiolus with butterfly wings. Oh.
No
So
car
I-
like the regalia. Took us around the world and back.
Oh.
It wouldn't
Just
have been a
the
road
memories.
trip without her.
I will try and cycle I don't know which one I want to take this time. No, but it's so weird to me. I've always had this glitch. I don't know if other people have it in their game where it momentarily shows another photo and then
Wish I had a
switches.
photo of everywhere we went.
Oh, Ignis can't ride chocobos.
This'll do.
The camera can only hold so many pictures.
Okay, someone else has that glitch too, so maybe it's not just my game. I kind of feel like I should take a group photo. That's a good choice. Oh, it hurts. And think of what the world became. I mean, oh, Jared and Talcott. Iris. I do know if you pick Iris's
Ignis
Gladiolus,
sure
that's
cooked
naughty
up
things.
a culinary cornucopia at camp.
A shot of us in combat might be cool.
Oh. Oh, I just... Oh. I still wanted you to sit in the car. It always bugged me whenever they sat on the outside of the car. All the bros with the chocobos, that would be a good
We sure
one.
had
I
good
may
times
do
around
that
the
one.
campfire.
But this is what I mean too about if you haven't played, play your own game, because all of these memories are different for each person. And that's what makes this so replayable and so beautiful, in addition to always finding something new. I mean, all your memories are different. Oh, Ravis. I'm so sorry, Ravis. Okay, I'm probably not going to make it through all these photos because I'm like tearing up so bad.
Gotta take one from our zany adventures.
Oh. May says, oh God, take Ravis. And Gentiana appearing in the photos and watching. Take V. Aranea, best girl. I have a lot of pictures of Iris this time. That's pretty funny. And yeah, someone said this is a great way to get the player to reflect on the whole journey, and that's just it. Like, this is amazing. It hurts, but it hurts in so many good ways. Oh, look at that lovely one of Iris and the chocobos. My massages. Noctis hated massages. Back when Golden Key existed. Okay. I can do this. There's a group one. I want a different group one with the chocobos, though. Scary Noctis, no. Oh, so many memories, so many things to choose from. This game just hurts. Yeah, I don't think he liked the massages because of his chronic injury and back pain as well. Oh, I saw the one I wanted and then it went away. It was the glitch one. No! Okay, I'm just gonna quickly cycle through. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Oh, Prompto on his phone. Oh, I just can't. I have the Forvis at Rock of Ravata. That could be a good one. I really like that one at the Chocobo farm, though. I'm gonna go looking
shot
for
of us
it.
as we set off from Kaim.
Oh, no, because that was sad. Oh, the caricature picture. Okay. It's so easy to just sit here and get lost in your memories. Better times. The cup noodles. Yeah, I'm not taking the picture of cup noodles. Alright, I'm going for... This is a good one. Us and the Chocobos. Alright, here goes.
I can't beat that. A shot of all four of us together.
Through it all, we had each other.
Oh, it's making me cry. And I think that is one of the whole points of this game is you should never have to do things like this alone.
No
we need
backsies.
each other. We need to support one another. Yeah, that's the one. That is the one.
Yeah.
But you should also be asking yourself, oh, I forgot about this. Oh no! Oh, the bodies! Oh, you ass!
I'm afraid you're out of luck. The throne brings you here. It seats only one.
Oh.
Off my chair, Jester. The king sits there.
Oh! Oh, I still love that dialogue so much.
Oh, Noct. How I have waited for this. Longer than you could ever know. Tonight, the dreams of the blood royal come to an end.
Oh, Arden.
Spite's all that's kept him going.
Talk about a grudge.
Arden sits the throne.
Yes, yes, he does.
Not for long. This is my ascension.
Oh, and once again proving he could have taken out the bros at any time he wanted
They
to.
have no place in this. The Battle of Kings. Come, Noctis.
Oh, and so you see these bodies. Oh, lordy. I think that's going to be Ravis. Oh, I think Nyx is up there. Oh. Just terrible. Terrible, terrible. Someone says they hate this part more than anything. Yeah. And here, at least you see their illusions, but they are there to be disturbing and horrifying, and they do that job
It ends
very
now.
well. Oh, it's the throne. All right, Arden, you got a lot to pay for it. We're gonna come find you. Alright, where am I going to go, though? I think I have to warp out. Can I go over the rubble? I can go over the rubble. I can't believe they knocked this huge hole into the side of the citadel as well to put the crystal in. Just a quick pan so you can kind of see. Yeah, that is the crystal over the throne. He pinned it over the throne just to make sure that, you know, throne, crystal, king, and ring were all in the same place at the same time, which has been one of his major goals this whole game.
The once helpless and hapless
Oh,
prince.
this part hurts so bad,
Is he
too.
now ready to claim his
Yes,
crown?
yes, I am!
Don't let us down.
So someone's asking about when Nox went in the crystal. He was in the Beyond. It's an actual physical place called the Beyond. I call it the refrigerator. Oh, you are going down, dude. Ouch.
So
No!
you are the chosen king, but you are a second choice at best.
Ooh! Sword dance. I saw that. Ooh, Arden is no joke, though. Man is death on a cracker. Ouch. I wonder if I can use my royal arm. Ooh. Ouch. Kicks like a truck, too. Oh. I'm not afraid of you, dude. Okay, I'm a little afraid of you. Especially when you see how little damage I'm doing to him. Oh, this is not good. Oh, it didn't give me the parry. I know, he just hangs around so casually. There's so much I love about how he fights, to tell you the truth.
Do you like what I've done with the world? I tasted it all.
It's a little dark for my taste. Thank you very much.
Chosen indeed. Chosen to die.
Oh, no.
For you.
No. Oh, I'm not doing so well here. Ooh, please do not be hitting me. Oh, that roundhouse kick. It's a thing of beauty to watch, and it hurts a lot. Oh, thank you. Howard King, thank you, thank you.
King in name alone. I'm truly disappointed. Can't you do
Ooh.
any better than that?
Oh, jeez.
And nothing to show for it.
But somebody had mentioned earlier that Arden is really angry at someone else, and I completely agree. He is, to an extent, taking this out on Noctis. But that's why I honestly think it is not personal. Arden has his own problems and insanity. Oh. And to an extent, you're sort of collateral damage. In the whole war between Arden and the Crystal and the Faith, Noctis is collateral.
Don't worry. It's far from over.
Well, let's have it then.
Yeah, the world
You
is
and your
collateral
crystal
damage.
against all I have become.
Power of light!
Oh, Armiger fight! Armiger fight!
King at last!
Ooh! Ooh! Oh, that's gonna be a bad one. Oh, heavens. We are having a fight of kings for sure. Alright, I am a hurting puppy. In the end, it is Ignis and his curatives that saves the world. Ooh! That was ugly. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Dang it, he got me. Such a strange battle in its own way. Alright, Arden, where are you? Yeah, Armigers are great when they're not unleashed on you. And there is a point here that Arden has an Armiger. He is absolutely a king of Lucius. This is definite proof that he's not lying about being part of your line. Alright, no, no. You are going down, dude. First, I'm going to heal myself though. Ooh, that one hits. Ow!
A war of attrition, then.
But there's only two of us. Yeah, someone pointed out you have to learn a brand new way of fighting while you're like trying to fly
The
around.
kings
It's a little
of
crazy
yore
this
are
part.
on hand, calling you forth to oblivion. Yet when your father died, you were off playing with your friends. When your beloved died, you lay watching, powerless to stop it. You think 10 years is a long time? It is nothing to me. I have lived in darkness for ages.
Oh, oh. Won't let me. Nope. Yeah, someone asked about Arden actually having an Armiger, and I do think he went around to all the tombs. He is a Lucian king, just like you. I'm like dodging. Oh. And so he could easily retrieve that power. There's nothing that says he can't. Alright, there we go. Finally. Sorry, buttoning, talking, not working. Alright, one more high potion. I got this, I got this. Thank you, Ignis. I just can't dodge or do anything. Oh. sounded like a chainsaw in there. I don't know what that was. Oh, Armiger against Armiger.
That is how you would end it.
Aww. And the Kings of Yore just vanish. I don't know why I find that so funny. I know, someone says,
Now
like,
it
Arden's
is
been waiting his
over,
whole life to find
Majesty.
out. I think he has been.
What will you do? Banish the demons and bring peace? Erase me from history once more?
This time, you can rest in peace. Close your eyes. Forevermore.
I will await you in the beyond.
That is one of my favorite parts of this whole game. Notice Noctis wasn't angry. He knows more because of the 2,000 years of history he got in the crystal. And that conversation, when you come back to it after you know more, is just devastating. As is the whole confrontation in the throne room. Like, this whole ending changes shape when you learn other things. It's just, oh, I love this game. I love it so much. Even if it hurts me. But
So
another
this
thing.
is farewell.
Yeah. Here we are.
Oh.
It's all you.
No, you guys should be going with him.
Back now.
Prompto. Gladio. Ignis. I leave it to you. Walk tall. My friends.
Oh, Noctis looks so different.
Godspeed. And take care. Majesty.
Oh. It does. It hurts on so many levels.
The time has come.
And so I think the bros are staying outside in order to help keep all the demons off you while you perform the ceremony. Which is why I do think that in this version they don't go with you in this particular timeline. And keep in mind, like I said, this is the timeline of your fate if you submit to fate. Someone says Gladiolus choke point. Use a choke point, right? Get in the doorway.
I walk tall. And though it took me a while, I'm ready now.
I'm not. Just so everyone knows, I'm not. Look at his hair. It's gone
I
gray.
love you all. Luna. Guys. Dad. The time we had together, I cherish. Kings of Lucis. Come to me!
Oh, this part is so hard. And his father, he can't watch. Oh! I'm so sorry, Regis. Offers him the sword. Oh, I can't. I just can't.
Trust in me.
Oh, and Regis knew from the time Noctis was 8, he knew this was where they would end up. Oh. Oh. And so this part is interesting because we're going into the actual crystal, into the beyond, and Noctis is carrying the power of the kings of yore in here. So remember when I talked about the dualities of things and how some of the gods, you could kill their bodies, but you also had to kill their souls. They don't do a lot of explaining here, but this has been part of Arden's problem. We're coming here for the final confrontation because Arden has been split in two. We killed his physical body, but this is the source of his immortality. And I think that's also why he's not really angry to see you. I think the scourge inside him is angry to see you. Oh, this game, this beautiful game. Why do you hurt me so? And the ring. Oh. No, it's not. You're still going to pound on my heart. You're going to tear it into little pieces and set it on fire even from here. Apparently, this is a blocked scene, so my apologies if everything has disappeared for everyone. I think it's because of the song. So it is playing a Don't Stand By Me song. Oh, but it definitely, it returns to, yeah. So I'll have to kind of talk through the credits here, but it returns to the beginning with them pushing the car, and it's playing Florence and the Machine, Stand By Me, and it just hurts on so many levels. But I do hope that people hang out a little bit. I think there's a couple scenes afterwards that will come back. And you know, I can't deny the power of this ending. Like, I know there are people who love this, who think it's the perfect ending. It is beautiful. It is absolutely amazing and obviously touches you and stays with you. But oh, it hurts. And they take all of your photos that you've done this whole time, and as they're playing Stand By Me, they're putting up your photos from your journey. Oh, and it's pain. So much pain. But the big question that I really think that people should be asking themselves here is, how did those events fix things? Because you think about the game, and the game talked about, you know, that you were going to save the world, that you're the king of light, that this is the savior. What did you end up saving? And that becomes the really interesting question, because Noctis lost so much. Yeah, someone in chat says, touches you, rips your ever-loving heart out, maybe. I'm at a spot where she's singing, I won't cry, I won't cry. Nope, too late. I'm totally crying. And I wasn't quite sure. I do apologize for the loss of video. I wasn't quite sure how Twitch would handle this part with the Florence and the Machine song. If you get a chance, though, check it out, because it is amazing. And she actually wrote another song. I'm spacing the name of it at the moment, just specifically for 15, and both of them are incredible pieces of music. Everyone's laughing at me. Oh, it hurts so much. Oh, too much is never enough. Thank you very much, chat. Yeah. So the song Too Much Is Never Enough is about this, and Noctis' struggle. And, you know, this is also why I tell people it's so important to spend so much time in that first part of the game. You don't realize it when you first play it, but that is your life. That is what Noctis gets. Yeah, she has, I guess, even a third song, because she does have the I Will song that they use in the environmental trailers. Oh, yay! Someone says that they wouldn't know about them without me. So someone's asking what the next game adventure is. Believe it or not, this game is not over. This is the end of main game, but they did a bunch of downloadable content, and the downloadable content fills in holes, like where Gladiolus was and what happened to Prompto. And by the time you get to episode Ignis, that one starts changing the actual main game. And you find out some of the choices that were made in the background. And I would argue that this thing that we just saw right now is the line, if you submit to your fate and you follow what the gods wanted. There is a way to get to a second fate, which is if you defy your fate. And then they eventually capped that one off with the book Dawn of the Future. So the song is ending, and I'm hoping it will come back to this scene, and that they didn't block the campfire scene. Yes, so you will get to see the campfire scene. Thank you for your patience. If the credits didn't get you and put you in tears, this one does.
How long's it been?
An eternity.
Oh. And so this was the night before they went into Insomnia, and I think Noctis finally fessed up. He wasn't coming out.
Out with it.
I I love how his clothes just fade into the night behind him.
I just... Damn it. Why the hell is this so hard?
Oh.
So
Oh.
I've made my peace. Still, knowing this is it, and seeing you here now, it's...
Oh, stop hurting me, game! Stop!
Yeah. You're damn right it is.
I think this was hardest on
You
Prompto.
spit it out.
It's good to hear.
Oh. Yeah, someone says in Royal Edition they actually talk a lot about him making it out, and that just goes, that's one of the reasons I'm not a huge fan of Royal. I really do think they made it hard to see the actual story. I think they tried to patch things over and fix, and it's just not my preference. But if you love Royal, don't let me ruin your enjoyment of it.
Well, what can I say?
And it may have been a little wishful thinking, you know, the same way of going into a fight and asking someone to meet you for a drink later. Absolutely.
You guys are the best.
Oh. It hurts. It hurts so much. So this is Apocalypsis Noctis that's playing. I hope you guys are getting the music as well, which of course played during the fight with the Tide Mother and when Altissia was going down. I know, Pain! Thank you for sharing Pain with me. That last campfire scene hurts like so much. And there's even a little more after this credit. So please do be patient and hang out if you want a few more insights. Okay, awesome to know that the music is coming through. I do understand why they had to block that one scene. But it's also so personalized at that point with your photos coming up and oh, it hurts. But a couple of things that I just kind of didn't get a chance to go over that I wanted to was, you know, oh, yeah. Someone in chat says that during the credits there's a pic of the boys looking at the sunrise. I know they added that into Royal because so many people were confused on whether the bros had survived or if they passed away defending Insomnia while Noctis did the ceremony. But one of the things I did want to mention too is even with this much of the story, I love King Regis so much. He knew what was going to happen from the time Noctis was 8, and this is why I talk about I agree with his decision not to tell Noctis, not to raise him to be a sacrifice. But once you find out more about Prompto, there is no way that King Regis did not know about Prompto's past as well. And he let the two of them be friends. And that's just something that I never really found the place to talk about. And it warms my heart every time. Like, those two need each other so much. So here is going to be scenes of the sun coming up. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why I think this end was rushed and why it bothers me. So this is lovely. We can see that that light bomb that came out from Noctis apparently cleansed the world. Yeah, someone says, well, yeah, you put a background check on everyone who walks in the castle. That's what I mean. There's no way, especially given what we know about Prompto, that Regis did not know who Prompto was. But coming to this, I think this was also that part of production, too, where I really think the end is weak because they didn't get to finish. Like, they were pushed out to do this. And my whole issue with this particular ending is, as the sun is coming up and we're seeing these wonderful things, see if you notice anything missing. We have the Vesper pool, beautiful water and plants. The plains. Yeah, as chat is noticing, there are no people. This entire world is empty. Not a single person sticks their head out to wave at the sunlight, which is also why I do not think this is the end. But it goes back to what the gods were talking about. Their job was to save the world. And they always said, the world. People are not necessarily the world. It is to us. Oh, such lovely architecture. Umbra's there! Yeah, so there's some argument about what this is.
To deliver the
and a lot of people think that maybe it's kind of like a heaven type thing or a happy ending that's pasted on.
Wayward, though my son may indeed be.
Oh.
He has made me proud.
Yeah, I see some disagreement in chat, and I know there are different interpretations of these ends, so absolutely. And my thought on it is go with what brings you joy. Mostly I did this stream so that I can also just say, this is the way I see it. Oh, it's my picture! Oh. But so a lot of people see this and they wonder, you know, is this like an afterlife thing? But one of my friends really brought up a point of, do you really think Noctis's vision of the afterlife, where he was happy, was the throne and insomnia? Because I don't think so. I think that this, honestly, is the ending if you defy your fate. And this was their hint that there was going to be the two endings that are in balance. It just depends what choice you make. It's not that one's valid or invalid. Oh, Luna. Yeah, it's still a broken insomnia with a hole in the wall. I'll have to look for that when I'm editing. Sleepy boy. And of course, then the logo changes. Oh. So obviously there's a lot of different ways of interpreting that and a lot of different pains, but those were just some of the big reasons that I personally was dissatisfied with the ending, and so I really enjoyed going through the DLCs and have my own beliefs of that there is a road to this other ending. Yeah, someone says it's the afterlife, just like Rose went back to the Titanic. There are a lot of people who think that that's just an afterlife image. Congratulations on completing the game. So let's see how I did. I did it in 56 hours. And like I said, I did not go around and do all of the side quests or any of those things. But I really do want to take a moment and just say, you know, thank you to everybody who came along, especially those who showed up today for this ultimately painful portion of the story. It's beautiful, but oh my gosh, it hurts. And like I said, I am intending on continuing to do the DLCs. There is even more content in this main game, where it essentially lets you Umbra back from this point. And so you get sent back to like a bathroom in Insomnia. Actually, let me just go through my photos and it'll probably, is it all my photos? No, I'm not going through all 143 photos here, guys. So go ahead and save my completion data. But there's still so much to do and so much in-game content even after you finish it. And so I don't know if I'm going to do the optional dungeons. I have never fought the turtle, so if there's any interest from chat or people in seeing me complete some of those other side missions and do some of those optional dungeons, I am perfectly happy to. Let's see. Yes, we'll just go ahead and proceed in here. But thank you so much for all the support on my stream, and for those who may have joined and enjoyed this stream. I do stream on every Monday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. I will be continuing with the DLCs next time. And I think, if you ever wanted to catch up on my past streams, I do upload all of the raw streams to YouTube, and we'll of course do things like cut out the 3 minutes of credits where it was blocked. But on that note, everyone, I think I will go and sniffle into a box of tissue for a while. And I will see you all in a week. It's day. We're going to leave at daybreak. Bye.